So simula sa Tuesday, June 2, mag-ease na ang COVID-19 measures dito sa Singapore. Kamusta na nga ba ang sitwasyon ng COVID-19 dito?
Ano-ano nga ba ang mga bagay na pwede mong gawin at di mo pwedeng gawin once the circuit breaker is lifted? Gusto niyong malaman?
Tara, catch up tayo! What's up mga Kelpsters? Welcome back to our channel.
Yes.
I'm Chris.
And this is Pao.
Yes, you heard it right. Ang circuit breaker or ang mga measures to stop community transmission ng COVID-19 dito sa Singapore ay mag-e-end na on Monday, June 1.
So in this video, mag-update kami ng current COVID situation dito sa Singapore at ano-ano nga ba yung mga bagay na pwedeng gawin at di ba pwedeng gawin once the circuit breaker is lifted.
Yes, so habang bibigay kami sa inyo ng updates at ng information.
Kami ay nag-ice cream din. So we thought of going to the grocery kanina and to choose kung anong ice cream ang gusto namin.
Sobrang init ng panahon dito sa Singapore. Init ng mga balita about COVID-19 and I'm sure dyan din sa Philippines. So bumili ako ng La Cremeria Almond Pecan
flavor. At ako naman ay Tillamook Double Dark Chocolate Gelato. Alright.
Siya.
So Chris, bigyan mo natin sila ng mga updates kung ano yung current stats ng COVID cases dito sa SG. Yes.
So base sa data from MOH or Ministry of Health, as of May 28, 2020, 1200 hours, ang total na confirmed cases sa Singapore ay umabot na sa 33,226.
Okay.
So out of these confirmed cases, ang active pa, meaning nasa hospital pa or nasa mga isolation centers, ay 14,932. Samantalang ang mga na-discharge na at gumaling ay 18,294. And unfortunately, the reported deaths ay 23.
So as of this update to, as of May 28, 2020, there's no imported cases, meaning the number of new cases in the community has decreased from an average of 6 cases per day in the week before to an average of 5 cases per day in the past week.
Na siya.
So downward trend po siya.
Yes.
The number of unlinked cases in the community has remained stable at the average of 2 per day. So if napapansin nyo sa balita, tumataas pa rin yung cases ng mga affected individuals ng COVID. Actually, nanggagaling yon sa mga work permit holders na normally nagre-reside sa mga dormitories at dun sa mga factory na convert into dorms.
Yes.
Correct.
Dahil nga kasi extensive yung testing na ginagawa sa mga premises na yon.
So if you'd like to know more about the details of the situation of COVID Singapore, you can visit the Ministry of Health website.
So as Singapore gradually restart its economy starting sa Tuesday, June 2, it doesn't mean pa na balik na tayo sa life before the circuit breaker.
Yes.
The reopening will be done very cautiously, so it will be done in 3 phases over the next several months.
So ano nga ba yung mga 3 phases na ito? So we're talking about safe reopening,
safe transition,
and safe nation. So ang focus ng catch-up na to will be the safe reopening dahil ito nga yung mangyayari, Chris, this coming June 2. So we'll give you an overview dun sa other phases, so at least meron din kayong idea kung ano yung mga mangyayari sa other 2 phases.
So let's start with phase 1 or yung safe reopening. Safe reopening, some businesses will remain open with measures in place.
Okay.
And then households can have 2 visitors a day, pero kailangan children lang and or grandchildren from the same household. We'll explain later on. And then yung sa school naman, primary 6, Sec 4 and 5 students can attend school daily. Other students will need to alternate between home-based learning and then school. Yung mga preschools, they will fully reopen by 10th June.
Sa June 10 pa?
Yes. And student care centers will also resume. Sa places of worship naman, it will reopen na pero for private worship only. And then yun sa mga gustong magpakasal, pwede na uli. It can take place in person but with 10 people attending. So yun yung overview ng safe reopening.
So the second phase, ang tawag natin doon, Chris, ay ang safe transition. So ano nga ba yung mga bagay na mangyayari during this second phase? So number 1, food and beverage dine-in will be allowed. So pwede ka na, hindi na delivery. So retail outlets, gym, fitness centers, tuition, yung mga enrichment centers will be reopened again. All students will return to school, and sports, recreation, outdoor facilities will reopen with safe management practices. So yan ang mga pointers na mangyayari sa second phase or the safe transition phase.
So if tuloy-tuloy pang mag-improve ang situation, pupunta na tayo sa third phase, which is the safe nation or yung pag-enter ng Singapore sa new normal until a vaccine is available.
New normal.
Yes. So dito sa third phase, yung social, cultural, religious, and business gatherings or events can resume but with limited crowd sizes.
So ano-ano nga ba, Chris, ang mga pwedeng gawin na after ma-lift ang circuit breaker effective June 1?
Yes.
So, nag-compile kami ng mga lists of FAQs or mga guidelines to guide everyone katulad namin so mga pwede natin gawin at mga hindi natin pwedeng gawin during this period.
So yung mga FAQ na nilagay namin dito, pinili namin yung mga most applicable sa mga fellow OFWs.
So pag may mga kulang pang mga pointers or mga facts na gusto nyong malaman, always visit the Ministry of Health website na ilalagay nga namin yung link after this video. So number 1, if I have been working from home, do I have to return home? Back to office pala, sorry. Do I have to return back to office effective June 2? So the answer there is, companies must still adopt telecommuting or work from home to the maximum extent. So employees who have been working from home should continue to do so. However, if talagang merong urgent need na pumunta sa office, like may kailangang report na i-check or may system ka na kailangang ayusin or i-check, then you are allowed to do that. But make sure na once na okay na or nagawa mo na yung dapat mong gawin sa office, balik ka na ulit sa bahay.
Yes. So, encourage pa rin ang telecommuting.
Right.
So, second naman, sa mga katulad namin na sobrang namimiss na yung mga pamilya dyan sa Pilipinas.
Hi, Philippines!
So, the question is, can we travel back to the Philippines or can we travel overseas for work? Unfortunately, yung current travel advisory na nag-encourage na i-defer lahat ng travel abroad, it still applies, Pao.
Okay.
So, pero dun talaga sa mga kailangang umuwi, kailangan extra caution lang kasi just in case, wag naman sana makakuha kayo ng COVID-19 abroad and then you have to be admitted to the hospitals dito sa Singapore, you won't get the subsidized rates for hospitalization.
So meaning, bayad ka from your own pocket?
Bayad from your own pocket and then at a higher rate. Yes, and aside from that, di ba, pag uwi sa Pinas, may 14 days na quarantine. And then 14 days uli dito na stay home notice. So parang, hindi pa talaga siya yung right time.
So it's not worth it to risk na umuwi ka kung talagang wala namang urgent need to do that.
Yes, but one good news is, Singapore is currently exploring the possibility nakikipagtrabaho siya sa mga iba-ibang bansa with for immigration arrangements. Pero ina-assess nila to based on equivalent or lower risk ng community transmission like sa Singapore.
So
hopefully kasama ang Pilipinas doon. We'll get to know more details in the coming days.
Yes, abangan niyo yan. So number 3 questions during this first phase is, which businesses can reopen? So ano-ano nga ba yung mga establishment na magbubukas na during the first phase? So number 1, school bookshops. Open na sila. Yung mga retail shops that sell school uniforms, open na rin. Motor vehicle servicing, aircon servicing, basic pet servicing outlets, pwede na. And full hair dressing services. So kung gusto nyo magpa-ayos ng buhok, pwede na yan. So close pa rin po ang mga bars, pubs, nightclubs, theaters, and cinemas. So department stores will remain shut down. So wala pa rin time magpunta at mag-shopping sa mga department stores.
If you want to get the full list of all the industries that will reopen, nasa description box namin yan. Mag-refer na lang po kayo doon.
So make sure you check that out.
So paano naman yung mga sporty type? Nagtatanong sila, pwede na ba ulit gumamit ng mga public pools, maglaro ng badminton, gamitin yung mga playground or yung mga barbecue pits? Unfortunately, yung mga sports and outdoor recreational facilities, both sa HDB and then sa mga condominiums, will still be closed in Phase 1. Magbubukas sila sa Phase 2 pa.
So number 5 na pwede nyong matanong, can I travel to park outside my immediate neighborhood? Kasi po sa Singapore, kada area, merong mga parks na pwede mong bisitahin. So during bus sa phase 1, pwede na akong pumunta sa mga park na hindi within the area
Para mag-exercise.
So ang sagot po doon ay not yet. So you should continue to do those activities sa park na malapit sa neighborhood ninyo.
So in connection with your question number 5, so pwede na bang mag-cycle, mag-jog, or exercise with household members? Kasi during circuit breaker, ini-encourage ng government na mag-exercise alone.
Okay.
Pero sa safe reopening or phase 1, pwede na uli kasama yung...
So number 7, Chris, sa ating list, pwede na bang mag-picnic sa park or sa mga beaches?
Nakakamiss yan.
Yan, sa East Coast or sa Siloso Beach. Correct. So ang sagot po dyan is not yet. Hindi pa po. Gathering in groups in parks, as well as social or recreational activities like picnic, group exercises, photography, kite flying, games like frisbee and football, hindi pa po siya pwede during this phase 1.
So, paano naman yung mga miss na yung mga friends at gusto na uling makipag-meet
Hi,
up,
friends!
especially kapag mga rest days? Pwede na bang gawin yon? Unfortunately, hindi pa po. So, we should still continue to stay at home during our rest days, and any meet-up with friends or any social gatherings are still not allowed during phase 1. Pero, pwede pa rin tayong lumabas for our essential needs like mag-groceries, punta sa clinics, mag-exercise, or mag-remit ng pera sa mga pamilya na.
Yes. So in connection with visiting the friends, Chris, so yung mga magtatanong din dyan, yung mga jowa. So, pwede ko na bang i-meet yung girlfriend ko or boyfriend? Pwede na ba kaming mag-date? So, unfortunately, mga capsters, no. Hindi pa po allowed to visit your girlfriends or your boyfriends. Video call muna. So, only you are allowed to visit your grandparents and parents if they're living elsewhere, or your parents-in-law or grandparents-in-law. Siblings cannot visit each other. So, more so, hindi pa po pwede ang boyfriend-girlfriend. So, text-text lang muna dyan.
So kung bored naman na kami sa bahay, Pao, pwede na ba kaming mag-staycation uli ng buong pamilya o ng barkada sa mga hotels? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Hotel staycations are still not allowed kasi karamihan sa mga hotels are still supporting accommodation needs of healthcare workers, yung mga students, and then yung mga foreign workers which are affected by travel restrictions.
So question number 11. Pwede na bang magpa-facial, magpaayos ng mga kilay dyan? So, yun yung mga pwedeng possible question or pamani-pedi.
Yes.
So, ang sagot dyan ay hindi pa rin po. These services remain closed. Beauty salons may continue to sell beauty products online and deliver them to customers. Hair salons, however, will be able to offer coloring and chemical treatment.
So pwede na magpa-rebond.
At magkulay. Yes.
So paano naman yung mga kababayan natin na nag-engage ng mga part-time cleaners na pumupunta dati sa bahay nila every weekend? Pwede na ba uling mag-resume yun?
Office mate ako na nagaganyan.
Unfortunately, kailangan tayo muna maglinis sa bahay kasi mga home-based cleaning services are still not allowed to continue.
Yes, so linis muna tayo sa ating mga sariling bahay. So number 13 question ay isang napakainit na tanong, Chris, sa mga ating kababayan na katulad natin na mahilig sa bubble tea. So, can I buy bubble tea na ba sa mga retail shop?
Bukas na ba sila?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, outlets selling predominantly mga alcohol beverages such as bubble tea or mga beer dyan, yung mga wines are still not allowed to reopen. F&B outlets, food caterers, and canteens are permitted to open but for takeaways and delivery options only. So wala pa po tayong dine-in during this phase.
Yes. So what if naubusan na ako ng mga vitamins or mga supplements? Pwede na ba ako uling bumili sa mga retail stores?
Speaking, ubos na.
No. Most retail outlets will remain closed. Pero pwede nyo naman silang mabili online at allowed naman sila na mag-deliver sa mga customers. So online shopping muna tayo ng mga health supplements.
Number 15. So most of us, kumukuha ng mga insurance, no? And there are situations na you need to meet up with your agents kasi may mga questions or clarifications. So can I meet my insurance agent during this phase? So unfortunately, not yet. Hindi pa po. Face-to-face meeting with clients are still not allowed except where physical presence of the client is required. So
Kung kinakailangan lang talaga.
kung kinakailangan lang. So if you need to meet up with your agent, you have to make sure that you meet up with them dun sa premise or sa office ng insurer.
So sa mga kababayan natin ng mga pet lovers, pwede na bang ipag-groom yung ating mga pets? Ang sagot dyan is yes!
Pwede na.
Pero may restrictions.
Ano daw?
So, yung grooming daw kasi, it only includes the maintenance of the skin and fur, the brushing of teeth, medicated bath, pero lahat ng services na to must be made by appointment. So, hindi pwede yung mga walk-in services.
Dapat tawag muna sa kanila,
Yes, tawag muna bago magpag-groom.
And lastly, pwede na ba akong pumunta sa museum? Pwede na ba akong manood ng mga concerts? Ganyan. So, unfortunately, mga Capsters, not yet. All art facilities like museums or art galleries or indoor, mga outdoor performances such as concert halls are still closed during this period. So, hindi pa po natin siya mai-enjoy during this time.
Yes.
So, bakit nyo, pag manood tayo sa TV,
nood na lang muna sa
internet,
YouTube or sa mga live streaming.
Yes, I'm sure marami dyan sa mga kung ano-anong website. Especially ang cris&pao website. Marami.
Yeah. Check nyo yan. #1 entertainment source. So there you have it. Sana makatulong tong catch-up na to para lalong-lalo na sa mga kababayan nating OFWs din dito sa Singapore.
Yes.
Para ma-remind sila kung ano yung mga pwede at hindi pwedeng gawin starting June 2.
Yes, and not just Chris sa mga kababayan natin sa SGs. This video is also dedicated sa aming families back there in the Philippines at sa mga families ng mga OFW sa SG to just show you na we are okay here, that the government is doing their best to protect us. This will give you peace of mind and assurance that we are getting by here in SG during this COVID-19 situation.
Yes, and katulad ng ice cream na to,
Na napakasarap.
yes, mas masarap lalo kapag i-share.
Yes.
So please don't forget to share, lalong-lalo na sa mga friends nyo na nag-work dito sa Singapore or to anybody else kasi the more na ma-inform, mas maraming matutulungan.
Yes, I believe na knowledge is power. The more you're informed, the more things you can do to prevent the disease and to protect yourself.
Yes. Maraming salamat sa pagsama sa catch-up na to. And
Thank you
sa
po.
mga nag-subscribe, thank you.
Thank you.
Sa mga hindi pa nakakapag-subscribe, please don't forget to click on the subscribe and notification button.
Below. Yes.
Yes. So once again, this is Chris na nagpapaalalang life is short, so seize the day.
At ito naman si Paolo, nag-iwan ng mga katagang choose to be happy.
Until next time.
Until next catch up.
Bye.
Let's just do what you want to.